Hey, good evening, everyone. Sorry for the late start. I was off trying to get my cat fed and all sorts of things, and it went on a little bit longer than I thought. And then I panicked and thought, okay, well, I'll grab some tomatoes and I'll also grab some other stuff and I'll eat some stuff at the computer. Anyway, good evening, everyone. I'm Jack, Panda, obviously, and it's nice to see everyone again. So after last night's Happy Humble Burger Farm stream, which went on for far longer than I expected it to, because I got kind of carried away and was really enjoying it. And then the power cut happened right at the end. Hey, Kath, how are you doing? Hope you're okay. Then I figured today I just wanted to just chill and play some Final Fantasy and just chat to whoever's around if possible. Otherwise, I'll just talk to myself for hours on end like I usually do. There. You found a new cold brew coffee. Is it nice? What's the brand? What's it called? You're so caffeinated now. Is cold brew better for being caffeinated then? Because I only ever really drink like black coffee in general. And maybe sometimes a latte. But usually just black coffee or a flat white. I do like a flat white. Flat whites are tasty. That's what I usually have with like a breakfast meal. Otherwise, I'll just drink black coffee at home. So you can now be hyper caffeinated. Which doesn't sound like a good thing. It's a Korean brand you can't read. Oh, okay. Well, so long as it tastes good and is also full of caffeine. Pull right up close to the computer. Okay. Yeah, so today was just going to be a case of you go take a few laps around your house. It's all the coffee. Careful you don't like go beating your heart out your chest or something. It sounds dangerous. There. But anyway, yeah, so because of yesterday's stream, I wanted to just do something far more chill today. And hopefully I'll continue. I'm going to take tomorrow off, but I'm going to continue Happy's Humble Burger Farm and some other horror games, possibly, on Wednesday. Shouldn't have had that after. No, it shouldn't. Sounds like you have a caffeine problem, more than anything. Caffeinated Panda or not, I think there's a limit. After a certain point, you're going to, like, vibrate all the black and white off of you. You're just going to be left a polar bear. Or a black bear. There's only so much your body can take, regardless of your size. And your bear mass. There. Yeah, so today's plan was just to mostly do crafting stuff, or mostly do crafting and gathering, because I've not done any of that in a while. And I've actually now today bought a bunch of gear for it, so, and also this is I've only just bought this sword, but I really like it. I usually like much more colourful or obvious swords because I like to show off and I like to, like, I'm one of those people that loved all the ridiculous sized shoulder pads in Warcraft back when I played it. So yeah, stuff like big glowing swords or great big unnecessary swords. But this is actually really nice. I really like it. It matches my armor and it's also got that nice bandage look to it, which I never understood why swords have in like anime and stuff have bandages on. It's not like it's a bankai or something. Anyway. Yeah. Com streams are good. And I'm looking forward to doing another scary stream. I was going to do more Dead Space yesterday, but I thought, no, I'm not in the mood for Dead Space. You like the new additions. These aren't new additions. They're like, because it's a tank, or because this is his tank spec. Or this is his tank glamour. So this is how he usually looks when he's tanking. Ah, no, wrong one. So yeah, I've got the arm guards, which are from a Vath cosmetic thing. Like an insect bug thing. And I thought they looked good as arm guards, plus they give him little claws. Look, they give you little claws, so I thought, okay, that looks pretty good. So I'll keep that. And then the Midas armor. Oh, you've only seen me play Sage. I was tanking up until last expansion. So I wanted to go with something, you know. This is my tank spec. So this is what I have used, in fact, for 3 years. No. When did Heaven's Wall come out? It was around the end of Heaven's Ward that I made this glamour. And I've stuck with it since then. Because it just looks really good. He's got the eye thing because he has a blinded eye. He's been blind in one eye, so you can just about make out the scarring on his face there. So I put that on there because it lets him see better. And then he's got the... Get what the boots he's wearing, but... Oh yeah, they're just leg guards. Just another tank item. Oh, he's got the red bandana because he's got a throat injury as well and he likes to hide it. I forget what the reasoning was. It was like, I have really edgy reasoning for his throat thing. I think it was like, because he's a Dark Knight, he has Living Dead. He has the Living Dead ability. I thought, okay, well, what's the Living Dead thing say? Oh, right, there's no like magic sort of talk for this. There's no explanation for it. It's just an ability. I forget. I think WoW was the one that had the ability descriptions. But yeah, basically, I have like the headcanon where he had someone like swinging for his throat with a sword or something in like a big boss fight. So he activated Living Dead, which, you know, made him Living Dead, and he got beheaded. And then someone, I think it was his partner, like grabbed his head, stuck it back on his body, and then like healed him as quickly as she could in order to bring him back to life. But the scar wouldn't heal. So yeah, he's been beheaded. And that didn't stick. So that's why he wears the bandana around his neck now. I told you it was edgy. I wanted something silly, and it works. So yeah, he's a very edgy boy, or he was back when I actually used Dark Knight. Now it just kind of sticks around out of habit. But it's the only class that I think I actually need to do stuff with like that. I guess it did, quite literally. Good job. So caffeine aside, how are you doing tonight? Today, even. What's tonight for me? I guess I can return to afternoon for you, yeah. So how are you doing this afternoon for you? Need tomatoes to eat. Cacophony. God, I should turn off those instruments, but occasionally you come across someone who's playing something pretty good. And I like to be able to hear it. But other times you've just got people playing whatever the hell they want. I wanted to order food before the raid started. Before the stream started. But working on new streams, so got a new starting stream thingy and matching panels. Nice! Did you get them commissioned, or did you make them, or did you find them? I wanted to order food before the stream started, but you know where you get into, like, you think, okay, I want to eat this. I want this for dinner. But then you can't get that. It's not available. And you're like, oh, but there's nothing else I really want. And now I don't feel like eating. That's the state I'm in now. I really wanted to have Chinese for dinner. But the only Chinese place that I like isn't taking orders today. I think it's closed, and I didn't realise that. So now I'm just sitting here eating tomatoes instead. Licking the dew off of this ficus. Anyway, found starting screen Etsy and commissioned the artist to make matching panels. Nice! Is it all coffee themed? Are you leaning into coffee as hard as I do cards and suits? See if this works, because Save outfit. Try Lakeland Shield. I kind of like that, but it just, the black is kind of off. I think I need something a bit more brown. Yeah, that's too silver. Oh, wisteria plants. Oh, okay. I don't know what a oh wait, I do know what a wisteria is. I think I've got some in my garden. I think my mum planted them, so I know very little about plants in general. But she knows far more than I do. I like them, but I don't have any purple, so they wouldn't really work. Unless I change his hair colour a little bit, but... Shut up. I need to, like, put that in a drawer or something that's good for blood sugar detection. No, I'm not happy with that. I think the best option is honestly just keeping that, because it kind of works with the brown on my outfit. But it's not like I'm going to be using any of this for very long, so... Oh well. I'll figure something out down the line. Or I could just... Whoops. If I've got the sword and shield still, I could just glam them to be like that. Retrieve and... Retrieve. I'll just glamour them both to look like that, and it should be done. Glamour. Gonna commission someone once you've streamed a bit more. That sounds good. There's a bunch of changes I want to make to my layout as well. What? Glamours may not be stacked. What? Right. You like? I like the purple too, but because I don't have anything that would match it. Why can I not? Oh, that's, damn it. Oh, I see. I see why it's not letting me do that. It's because it thinks that the glamour is on my shield, but it's not. I've got that glamoured. So I need to unglamour it. And then I can do the glamour. So then... Cast glamour. Yes. Okay. I think that looks good enough, I guess. Yeah, that kind of goes with my armor stuff a little bit more, I guess. Plus, it looks a little bit more defensive than the thing I was using before, so fuck it. That's the choice now, I guess. But never mind. Instead, I'm just going to go and figure out what I need to do, what I need to gather. Which at the moment I think is just stuff in Labyrinthos. Or I could queue for some dungeons. I'm not actually sure if tanking later dungeons gives me XP. Because if they do, I might just be able to do that. But I'm not entirely sure. I guess I could. It's been so long since I last tanked, I'm genuinely nervous. Oh, sounds good. I've got my blankie. Well, my blankie isn't around my hands. And my hands are the coldest part at the moment. I always get really cold hands and I don't like it. No, gloves don't work because I've got such poor circulation. Getting gloves just means that my hands get colder. Because there's absolutely no warmth in them to begin with. At some point in my life, I think I'm going to end up with, like, Raynaud's or something. Here we go.
I stand ever ready.
I do like taking Grahatia with me. No point in taking Reen, though, because Reen won't level up, so I may as well just take... I don't know. I could take Alphino.
My strength is yours.
He's not had anyone go with him, so I could take those two and leave Catboy.
I stand ever ready.
Oh well. It's always really difficult for me to decide, but I just need to get enough XP to hit the next level. So that's all I really care about, because I just want to get to... Although I was gonna... Oh, fuck it. Dungeons it is. Tanking it is. I think after this, I'm just gonna... I think I'm just gonna do regular dungeons instead. Oh shit. And also starting off by being best tank by not actually grabbing anyone and keeping my tank stance turned off. Because that's how you tank. Actually, look at this. There's no reason for me to do this when I could just be doing it in a regular dungeon and stuff would be dying faster. But I'm dumb, so... Or at least I think stuff would be dying faster. Sometimes you get groups who are, for lack of a better word, not quick. So. Upside, I can just leave their group whenever I want for them doing bad DPS. Let's see how it goes here. Those tomatoes were nice, though. Okay. I've got raspberries, too. Right. I need to try and do this properly, because it's been so long since I last tanked. And I really want to make sure that whatever I'm doing, I do it correctly and I do it properly. And I don't mess up, because that's a very possible scenario, is that I mess up. That's also meaning that I don't exactly remember my combos that I'm meant to be doing. I mean, I remember my combos, but it's been so long since I last had to actually play properly that the most efficient usage of my combos, and the most efficient usage, like, in terms of getting health back or whatever. Whoops. Because there are combos you should be doing to earn health back. You should be using abilities at certain points to earn health back. I should be utilizing my bubble more often, but I'm not, which is problematic in itself. It has been so very long, and it's a shame because Dark Knight was/is my favorite tank. Although it might not be anymore, because I think I'm kind of enjoying... come on. I think I'm kind of enjoying... what's it called now? Gunbreaker, I guess? Although I do want to try Warrior as well. I'm very much into Warrior. Shit. Mostly just because I think Warrior seems like a lot of fun, but... Scholar with us. Okay. So I think Scholar should be okay, maybe? Although simultaneously I think they're struggling just a little bit. But that's probably my fault, because I don't really fully remember just how my combos are supposed to work. I do know that I should be using Soul Eater as often as possible because it also has a minor health regen element. Oh, and it's called Lightning Lion, or whatever it's called. I remember you. So remember, I need to use... Oh, crap. Ah! Okay, well, the shielded, I guess. I need to use this as often as possible. Ah! Damn it! Come on, dude, you can put it there. There we go. Also need to remember to use my jump ability more often too, because there's plenty of uses I can get out of it, but... Okay. Oh shit. Oh well, feel free to go for it, guys. You can still attack it from behind. That's why I moved it. I think you can still attack it. Oh well, you go there then. Ah, shit. It's been a while since I had to tank this as well. In fact, I don't actually remember if I tanked this or not. I think by the time I did this, I'd already started playing Reaper. So I might actually be even further behind than I realised, which isn't good. But as it is, let's see. Okay. So I'll just get that then. And then move back so that they can also come and... Oh, never mind. Ah, crap. Okay, never mind. I was just on the cusp. Thank God for that. Critical rip. And bubbled. Okay. I do like the simplicity of the class, but I used to main it back in Heaven's Ward when it was like far more complex. And oh crap. And it just doesn't feel quite as interesting as it used to. Which makes me sad because I used to really enjoy it. But now it feels like it's been dumbed down too much. I mean, arguably it's good that it's gotten easier so that other people can enjoy the aesthetic. I feel like... Oh, crap. But I feel like it lost a lot of what made it special. Like, what was it? Dark Passenger. I think it was Dark Passenger. Wait, it was... I mean, no, it was Dark Arts was still in there. But Dark Arts was an actual buff you could put on yourself. It would cost a hell of a lot of mana. You would constantly lose mana whilst you were in, what's it called? Blood Weapon? No, Blood Weapon wasn't the... You were in Blood Weapon. Ah, god damn it. Okay, I guess I don't remember well enough, but... Point is, there was an ability you could put on yourself, and whilst you had that ability on you, you you then also did more damage and... Oh, crap. This person's going to try and heal me, but... No, it's okay. I shouldn't panic. I can see the rate at which I'm losing health. I can see the rate at which I'm taking damage. It's fairly consistent, I want to say. Ah, but I am losing mana faster than I realised. Shit. Oh well. Anyway. Yeah, so as I was saying, the ability would then let you basically buff other abilities, and there was one specifically called Dark Passenger, which I loved. If you buffed it before using it... Oh, shit. If you buffed it before using it, you would get a... what was it? You would give the ability more damage, and you would also buff it, so that when you used it... Here we go. That when you used it, it gave it an additional debuff ability. And I thought that was rad, because I was like, okay, well now I guess that's another emergency cooldown I can use. And okay, it was only blind, you know, which wasn't all that impressive. I think they actually took it out, at least away from player abilities. But I remember using it thinking, okay, so now these abilities are also not only like doing less damage, but they're also blinded. So I have to make sure that when I've blinded them, I don't simultaneously use the dodge ability, because that's kind of like making the pair pointless together. Because you're already harder to dodge, you don't need to be blinded as well, surely. Oh, shit. I don't usually like ad fights either, but I actually really like this one. Just because of the concept. You just have to keep dodging left and right. Maybe I like it because it's easy. Maybe I'm conflating the two. It's not necessarily hard at all. It's just kill this thing whenever you get access to it, and kill ads otherwise. Not difficult in the slightest, and it's always going to throw you down at half health, so you never have anything to worry about, just so long as you can stay out the beams. Oh, damn it. Oh shit. Easy enough, I think. Come on, there we go. Admittedly, I am looking forward to the other dungeons more, because I want to say sort of memorized this one. I know what to expect. But the Tower of Babel, for example, and the Tower of Zot, I've not done them all that much. Whereas I had to do this one over and over at first. Back when it launched. And because I've gotten it so much recently as well in the roulette, the 80 roulette or whatever. It's like, there are other dungeons, but no. It's just this is the one we get stuck doing constantly. But saying that, the Bahamut fight is pretty good. So I can't really complain there. However, I think, because I've been out of tanking for so long, it shows how little I actually remember. I think I should just be using my main combo after generating enough threat on everyone, and then just use my main combo on whatever it is that people are hitting, because I should be restoring health and focusing on that. But saying that, I'm only planning on getting all the tanks to level 90 anyway. I'm not planning on playing any of them again. I think that's for the best, because it shows how spacey I am when it comes to actually tanking now. Raspberries are really good too. Yay. Do love raspberries. Anyway. I'm hoping we might see some of our usual friends here tonight. I think Vix was suggesting that I play, Warframe. And it's been a long time since I last played Warframe. A very long time. But I used to, I think I still do, have a, what's it called, account? Grandmaster account. So I was thinking I'd make the most of it. Because I think my favorite Warframe, I think, was Limbo Prime. I remember really having fun with that, and I remember everyone really hating it for some reason. I remember people getting really angry about it, and I'm not sure why. I think it was because Limbo Prime had an ability where if you what was it? You had to attack within the limbo field. If you went into the limbo field and nobody else was in the limbo field, then they couldn't hit the enemies. But the whole point of the limbo field was that enemies couldn't move in there. And you had basically free reign, and they took more damage. So I would always use the limbo field as much as possible. But the trick is to put it on top of people, so that they can actually attack whilst in the thing. But because most of the Warframes would prefer to, or most of the people that played Warframes, Warframe that I came across with in the, in the random party finder or whatever, whenever you just got dumped into a group, they would prefer to use guns instead of melee weapons. So when you had people that didn't want to get close to you, or close to the enemies, having to get close to enemies, they got angry. But it did make me laugh, because, you know... Oh, shit. Ah, shit. Hey, Pear, how you doing? Caught me in a bit of a silent downtime moment. Oh, shit. Good. What you been up to? You working today? You're off. Oh, good. About time as well, given what happened the other day. Poor sad Pear. Oh, you're cleaning family visits. It's going to be a big family visit. God damn it. Ah, shit. Oh, well. Never mind. I lost track of where I was supposed to be. Never mind. I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'll just stand here. Are you expecting a big family visit, or is it just going to be like a couple people? Two small ones back to back. That sounds pleasant and small. I like small family visits. Hearts to you too. Yeah, what you mentioned the other day, it really angered me. Oh. Oh yeah, damn it, the Abyssal Drain and fucking Carbon Spit are shared now. God damn it. Such nonsense, there was no need for it. The thing in the freezer that you mentioned. Just absolute nonsense. I hope you haven't forgotten because of the blow to the head. But yeah, it was real unfunny, poor Pear shenanigans. You saw this thing happen to a manager coming out the milk fridge. Well, I hope that said manager realizes now that there is a big issue. Flatten. Damn it. Yeah, no kidding. Did they make it? Did they comment on it at all? On the whole issue? You would fucking think, wouldn't you, that it would maybe be a good idea for them to do something. Bloody hell, I think this fight is taking forever. I don't know if I can't be the issue, can I? There's only so much damage that But the poor scholar is running out of mana trying to keep us all alive. Well, I could definitely be playing better here, but... God. Jesus. Anyway. The one that did the paperwork asked how you were doing, but that's about it. God. Yeah, violent lack of accountability sounds about right. Someone should really... I get it. Capitalism. Yay. But fuck me. They should really be dealing with it. Someone in the head office should be getting fucking fired. Sorry, I've not had dinner, so I'm also eating raspberries. Ah. Hey, still, I hope work ends up going easier for you, because it's really not fair just how taken advantage of you are. It's really not funny at all. It angers me whenever I end up thinking about it. Bah. So I have to say bah. Something actually happened to get your attention. Well, that's not good. You shouldn't have to suffer, or people shouldn't have to suffer for them to think, oh crap, we could be liable for this, or better still, and even more unrealistically, crap, we should start taking care of our employees. Just fuck. Absolute idiots. Okay, playing Dark Knight and Warrior in that content isn't going to help anything because, wow. Just wow. It's not going to get me any XP doing that. Exactly. You shouldn't have to end up relying on someone being decapitated for them to take notice and say, crap, there's an issue here. For example, concrete going into that little freezer we got bonked. There's an issue with the concrete, with the flooring there as well as all the badly placed items. Hey Vix, how you doing? It's a crack so deep you can flip a pallet. Fucking hell. That... I mean, okay, being bonked on the head is pretty bad by misplaced items, which I think someone should be held accountable for that, beyond just the, you know, just the management. The fact that people are just leaving boxes in there for people to, for things to fall off and hit people in the head, that's bad enough. But when you've got actual construction issues, then they are liable, or they should be held responsible, because someone needs to actually, you know, if the environment isn't safe, then that's something altogether different. I mean, both are serious, both are very bad, but one of them, it needs to be directly handled by managerial, or whatever it's called, whatever the word is, management. But the other is employees need to be. I mean, yeah, they're all liable, but they are liable, but that wasn't the word I was looking for. Then the inspectors need to be shown it, or the inspectors are not doing their jobs. God damn it! Why is this whole system so broken? It shouldn't take people to die for people to realize just how shitty these working conditions are. I mean, the Amazon thing is you know, evidence of this. But nobody cares. Or at least not enough people care to take action. It's like I was saying earlier. The Amazon thing, the fact that they just paid them off with 250,000. 250,000 should not be enough for a human life. I mean, you know, human lives are priceless, blah, 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 but for a human life, just assuming that you're trying to donate a kidney or whatever on the black market, that's worth way more than 250,000 last I checked. And Amazon is just paying away like it's fucking pittance. And it just... shouldn't be getting so worked up about issues like this on fucking... I've no doubt it would be the same here, Pear, if they could get away with it, and I'm sure they do to a degree. And I think that's what sucks more, Vix, is that, well, yeah, like you said, actually treating people and upping the conditions and making sure they were treated like humans would be far more costly than just paying off the occasional 250,000 in the long run. Just, who cares about the working conditions of humans? Let's just make sure they all suffer until they quit. Anyway, happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. I have to get back into the Happy's Humble Burger Barn mindset. Yay. Happy times. Only happiness allowed here. Yay. Burger Barn. If one thing, it taught me how to keep my head cool under stress. I say that, but I wasn't cool at all during the entirety of that game. It was always stress. But it was fun. It was the fun kind of stress. It's fun. We're having fun here. So much fun. Anyway, what was I gonna... I did want to keep tanking, so I guess maybe I'll just queue for some baby dungeons. I think. Queue for baby dungeons with baby tanks. Like Gunbreaker. See how I do. I have no idea it'll go... I have no question that it'll go poorly. Sweet and gentle bear. Not always. I can be very angry when it comes to it. I was very angry in a lot of Resident Evil streams. Because I was bad at Resident Evil and it transferred into being angry instead of being scared. But yes, I will forever worry about Pear in shitty conditions. I worry about all my friends working shitty retail jobs and being treated like crap. Or, warehouse retail jobs, whatever. Or even catering jobs. All the same. They all suck, just to different degrees. Oh, anyway, I hope you're doing well, Vic. Sorry. Carried away with my ranting. Pear's having a good day, though, I think. Given that it's his day off and he's cleaning. I need to clean. I've got a huge, like half my kitchen is dishes at the moment. And dish is very sad for me. But I need to actually do all the washing up, because I have somehow managed to use every single pan and every single pot and every single dish in my kitchen. And as such, it's getting quite crowded out there. So yeah, and it means at the moment, that was why I wanted to order takeout tonight, and I still haven't. It's almost 9, so if I don't order soon, I'm not eating tonight. Although I guess I could just put something in the fridge, in the freezer, in the oven, even. Yeah, I mean, takeout was the plan, but I was saying to Kath earlier. Come on. I was saying to Kath earlier. There, sorry, getting distracted. No, thank you, Pear. I appreciate it. Good cat. Good catter. What was I saying? I was saying to Kath earlier. You ever get to a point where you're like, okay, well, I want food, but I don't know what I want, and I want this one thing, but they're not selling it, or rather, they're not taking orders today. And therefore, I'm not sure what I want. And I need to... I need to also... Can someone save that for me? Yeah, there's a place that I really like to get Chinese from. And sadly, that place is shut today. Are you fucking kidding me? Nobody likes you people. I'm just saying. Nobody likes you bots. In the middle of something and you're just annoying me. Maybe I should just promote one of you two to mod for the time being, if you're going to be around for very long. I think the only person that's actually a mod here is Hater. I don't see Hater around very often. Oh well. I'm geared up fully, but I still don't feel... I guess it's because I'm not really playing at my best either. But just generally. If I've been out of tanking for too long, then I just feel like I'm struggling to get back into it. And at one point, it was the most fun part of the game for me, but now I've actually ended up thinking that's healing, but specifically only as Sage, because I don't really enjoy playing White Mage, which I think is more because of the aesthetic. But I love the Sage aesthetic, and I just love the Sage gameplay style in general. The defensive healing style is so much more interesting than the reactive healing style, which is what, you know, White Mages mostly use. And Astrologians, I guess, as well, at this point, because they're no longer shield healers. Or they can't shield heal anymore, even. I always feel really bad for the larger characters because they all... when they have little tiny cracks to slip through, or little tiny areas to stand in... Ah, shit! As a potato, it's much, much easier for me. Because I am very small. And I have so much wiggle room. Whereas everyone else is like, whoops. I am Rogadin, so I have massive body. It's true, I am a teeny bear. I have no worry when it comes to size. I am but a small gremlin. It works for me. Shit. I do not remember which of these is the better one to go towards. Oh, right, yeah, that's the one. Ah, shit. I think I'm definitely not playing as well, DPS-wise as well, which isn't helping. Because I really don't know how much DPS I should be doing as a tank, and I'm still out of it, just generally. Hungry. I am annoyed. Not in the best mindset for a stream, come to think of it, but... meh. Ah, shit. Fuck. Oh, this sucks. Shit. Only used like 1/4 of my cool, or I did only use 1/4 of my cooldowns as well. So the fact that this boss screws me up so much is ultra annoying, because I'm never able to fully understand where it is I'm supposed to be moving. Oh wait, I see. So I avoid the lines on that one. Oh shit, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I hate this boss so much. I was complaining about these kind of tanks earlier. As in me. Oh shit. Oh, yeah. There. So much to focus on. Yeah. So what are your plans for today anyway, Vix? And Pear? Are you expected to cook today as well? Or is cooking not something you have to do? Right, once I've actually done that, I need to start utilizing the single target, because I need to actually be getting the heals. That's what I'm not doing. That's why I'm going wrong. If I want to do AoE, I can just spam that. But I should not be doing that. I should be using single target in order to generate shield and heal. That's where I'm going wrong. In groups, anyway. Shit. Expected to die as quickly there either. Okay, we got through that. A little more tense than I was expecting. But we're okay. Might also turn on some different Final Fantasy music in a second. Dear. Oh, I still hate these guys with little purpley tentacle faces and their purple tentacly heads. Ah, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. Oh, no. Ah! Nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, well. I thought you might be able to handle it, but... Communication between tank and healer. Always important. Supposed to be able to get you. I don't know what that means. I think it's Russian. Hey, Logie. I do try to be cute. I think half the time I just about succeed, but thank you. How you doing? I'm just playing along with very dramatic music. Oh crap. Boop boop boop. Heal, please, heal me. Oh, shit. Shit. Ah. Ah. I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. Ay, ay, ay. It's just a new time zone. Oh, yeah. What time? What time zone are you at now? I didn't realize you hadn't gone back yet. I thought Canada went back ages ago, like the rest of us. Okay. Instead, 4 hours behind British as opposed to 7 hours behind. Wow. That's a large difference. Why is that such a large difference? Where did you... Have you moved permanently? Or just temporary? Okay. At least the group's friendly. Would have been in trouble if I had a group that just didn't like me. 5,000 kilometer plane trip back east to see family. Oh, wow. Yeah, I know Canada's a big country. I mean, you're like the same width as America. Just higher. And colder. And arguably less dumb. Found a moment that I might find as funny as... Oh, that I might find as funny as you did. What's that? Ah! Crap. You're telling another stream from one of your Walmart stories. You said you were sus because you vented in chat. Ha! Nice. I think we need a rim shot. Rim shot sound effect. But psh. Your friend is humor genius. Something like that. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, there we go. It was supposed to be a scream. Alas, we'll make do with ass, I'm sure. Most of us do. I show mine off in the chat less than I was expecting I would. In the channel, even. Some of the people watching. Ah. And 1. And 2. Yes. Oh crap. Ha! This one still had my dot on them. Yay. That actually impressed me. I didn't realise that my dots actually stayed on them, so that was a nice way for me to tell who was who. My ass is probably lovely. Aw. Well, thank you for the assumption. Get it? Almost done. Can't tell if I've actually been doing better here or not. Yeah. I'm glad my oh so witty and original pun, whoops, struck home. As you can tell, this panda is a master of genius. I almost said this pasta. This panda is a master of genius. A real punda. Blanket snug. I think after this, I'm going to actually look into... What the fuck? Apparently someone's been at my door, so back a sec. door or not, I guess. I don't know what they were doing at my door, but I've got a, you know, a doorbell cam thing. So, yeah, but it said that it had recorded someone at the door, but I guess because I've got my headphones on, I didn't hear it, which is odd, because I could have sworn I would usually hear it, but never mind, I guess. Hope I didn't miss anything important. It was just some woman and her daughter, I think. Just hoping it wasn't a politician or something. Didn't look like a neighbour I knew. I thought for a second, oh, it's someone trick-or-treating, and I realised it's the middle of December. Late December, almost. Oh shit, but I've also got my phone on silent, so it's no wonder I didn't actually hear them. But then again, my doorbell doesn't get rung very much during stream times because it's nearly 9 PM, so... Or it was nearly 9 PM, now it's gone 9 PM. That was 18 minutes ago. Who was ringing my doorbell at that time? Why? You quite like a nice pair of both at this point. That's fair. I don't think these are even noise cancelling, so but I've got the sound up loud, so you know. It's more that they were there with their kid. I'm not sure why anyone would be knocking on my door with their child at 9 in the evening. And if they wanted to drop off like a Christmas card or something, if they were a neighbour, they could just slide it through the door. Because I know most of my neighbours' names. I didn't recognise them, so... Oh well. I thought it would be the other way around. I thought you'd want open back ones so you could hear at work, because it would be more important to hear at work. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I thought you meant at work, so yeah. Oh, you know, while you were on the job. I didn't realise you meant when you were just eating lunch. Because when I was working at Toys R Us, I used to have my headphones with me there, because all we really had to do was just, because we were in the warehouse, all we had to do was go to the truck, you know, take a delivery, and then go find the shelf that it was meant to be sat on in the warehouse. So it didn't really matter if I had headphones on, because I didn't work on the top floor. I just worked with deliveries and the big truck and crushing cardboard. I don't think we were meant to have it at work either, to be fair, but because some of us never actually saw management or anyone beyond other Christmas staff and stuff, it was never really a worry for us. You're more professional than me, Pear. So good job. But that's not saying much. And honestly, I think everyone's more professional than me at this point. In all walks of life. That's okay. I never claimed to be professional. I am just a slovenly panda. I do wish I knew why they were there, though. It's going to bug me. I'm always a comfy panda. As long as I'm here, anyway. I've always got my blanket wrapped around me. Oh yes, yes it is. The trust NPCs I think are awful in general. But sometimes it's like, well, if the choice is waiting half an hour for a DPS queue or just doing it with trusts, I think I'll take the trust. Oh, what the fuck? Why is she over here? I don't recall that ever happening before. I mean, her coming over, I could have sworn she was meant to stand over there. So I'm not sure what's just happened. Oh, there we go. She's gotten bored and got back home. Never mind. To be honest, I think this... Ah, shit. I think this is going to take about the same amount of time anyway. Oh. Oh yeah, this is what happens. I forgot all about this. Ah. And now... Spread out. Ah. Spread out. There we go. Ah, shit. That poor... Ah. Oh no, the white mage is fine. Yeah, she has a real thing for coming over here to fuck with me today. Which is weird. The spread out dance. You go this way, I'll go that way. No, you go that way, I'll go this way. Oh, if only we were psychic. Dum bum 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 bum. Oh no. Oh no, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die a horrible, painful death of explosions. Ah, now someone else is... Ah! I always get... This fight is just a complete clusterfuck to me. Will you stay on your spot, please, lady? Seriously, I have no idea half the time. I just know not to stand in things. And even then, sometimes that's easier said than done. Can't imagine this on turbo hard mode. Nah. I do wonder, though, although I guess it wouldn't really make sense, but I find it kind of a shame that there wasn't like a trial version of Anima, you know? Like I would, sorry. Oh well. I mean, I guess I have done the thing, so if you're watching this, then I think it's clear we've all done this before. Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, I know it was intentional. They were probably doing it to psych people out. Because obviously everyone saw it and thought, oh, hey, so this has to be the first thing. But then we found out later on it would be, you know, everyone else. It would be all the other trials we got instead, which I think blew everyone's minds. Especially the very first one. Because everyone had been expecting something far more grand when it came to them. I know people that are watching me have probably already completed it or whatever, or don't care about spoilers regardless, but still. Right then. Okay. It's all good. Success, indeed. And that was actually pretty profitable. I mean, it took forever. And I don't know if that's normal or if we all just weren't great. Which is fair. I played really badly there. For someone that used to play Gunbreaker main, I played that terribly. But yeah, that was a little bit slow. I think that took, what, 20 minutes? Half an hour? Which seems pretty bad for the first dungeon. So, Although then again, maybe I'm just comparing it to, you know, max level Sage or whatever, with everyone DPSing and the tank being higher geared and whatnot. So maybe that's fair. Oh, and I did die twice. So, yeah. Okay, that's also partially my fault. Yes, death does build character. Especially mine. It might teach me to play better. Boom, 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 boom. Technically. I'm winning very slowly. But I'm not doing very much, I'm not doing much crafting, as I thought. Oh, right, what healing do you play? Are you Sage like me, or do you White Mage or something? It's a shame we can't do... Oh yeah, me too. Yeah, Sage is good. I really like the, I mean, yeah, it's really, like, I've seen people complaining about Sage being too difficult or too underpowered. No, it's literally the strongest, I'm pretty sure it's the strongest healer at the moment. Just because of the sheer output it has. So I'm kind of hoping it'll be nerfed, because I think at the moment it's kind of unbalanced. Yeah, it's 5 group heals, and you don't... there was someone who passed one of their Zodiac fights. It was 2... Zodiac X, even. It was 2 sages healing. And they showed the pass for them, this YouTuber. And as a sage main he was doing this fight. And he used no diagnosis at all. Diagnosis was not used once. Diagnosis shield was used a few times, but all of the healing was done via off global cooldowns and cardia. It was that impressive. So if you can do that using just OGCDs, which are, you know, tied to a resource which regenerates over time, and your cooldowns, I think maybe it's just a little bit powerful. But I'll be looking forward to where it goes, because, yeah, wow. But I like the fact that it doesn't focus on reactive healing, or it does have reactive healing, because I think healing has to be reactive, but there's also the aspect where you need to plan ahead to what you're going to do, which means that when you get into moments where everyone's like taking way too much damage, then you might panic. And if you panic, then you're going to completely lose your head and you're going to like let people die. So I like the fact that you can just plan out your cooldowns and things, and you have to know what's going to come, you know what you're going to use. And it's just so much more fun than just, you know, spamming. Oh yeah, definitely. I struggled too on the first 2 Wall to Walls. Then when you find your rhythm, you're like, yeah, okay, I can take this. He's pretty tanky. He's not taking as much damage, so I'm going to do this, and blah, 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 blah. It's a lot of fun. It is so much more fun. I mean, I still panic on occasion, but yes, exactly. If you're going to do, especially on bosses require so few cooldowns, I've found. Or rather, they don't, like, you never need to spam all of them. I did find that using, I can't remember the names of the abilities offhand, I'm terrible at that. With Sage, there we go. Yeah, so on like packs, my usual go-to will be, yeah, provided everyone stays outside the murder zones, but, yeah, so as we're running to get packs, I'll keep using Eucrasia and Diagnosis, so Eucrasia and Diagnosis. As we're running, I'll keep using that on the tank, waiting for it to pop, and then use it again whilst he's still running to build up the stacks. And then once he's stopped, I use Heimer and Soteria and then I'll just start spamming the AoEs and Pneuma once it gets down a little bit lower. So I'll just do that, and then that is usually enough to get through a whole pull, just those two abilities. And then when we get to the next one, it'll be Krasis and Caracol, Krasis, Physis, and Caracol all at once. So you get the 2 regens, which are just potent enough to keep you up with the defense. And then it's just a matter of, you know, using whatever abilities give you defense again. So just that and blah 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 blah, and then keep using your AoEs and keep doing damage to keep healing all Cardia. And hey, Commander, how you doing? Such a cool class. Boof. Boof. Yeah. To be honest, no. I never really... Like, I know I probably should. Like, I can think of situations like... After a boss has just popped a thing, after the boss has just done an AoE, and then if you've used one before, so everyone has like the extra, you know, the extra shield, so they're taking slightly less damage, then just use it again, and then just double it with Zoe. But those are like the few times, so just one, let, okay, take AoE, popped, do it again, and then Zoe, and then Pepsis. That's usually good enough for me. And then if needs be, you know, I've got Ixicol or whatever to top them off. I mean, I didn't expect Zoe to be as used as it is, but when you're like using single target heals, like Toracol, for example, how much is the... Yeah, so if I use Toracol, then usually I'll use that before I use I'll use Zoe before I use that, and it'll just, you know, top the tank off and also give him the defense buff. There's just all the abilities. I never half the time remember to use half of my healing abilities as White Mage. So like there's, you know, the wings and stuff. Yeah, it's good for keeping one guy not dead, exactly. Whereas with White Mage, for example, half the time I'll just forget that, I don't know, I'll forget that thin air exists, or I'll forget that, I don't know, I'll forget that exists. Or, you know, name any random sort of presence of mind, I'll forget that exists, you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly, it just basically feels like Cure, Benediction, Cure 3, if needs be. That's all it ever feels like to me. It just never feels like I need to do anything. I would love to find myself using Temperance more often, but I just don't, especially given how pretty it is. But I just never feel like I need to use it. But then again, I don't play it all that often at max level, but whilst I was leveling, you know, that feels like it's exactly the same when you're leveling as when you're at max to me. And really all that was just spamming those heals and the AoE heals. And it just doesn't feel nearly as satisfying. But oh well. Reaper's fun too though, I'm enjoying Reaper. Got my favourite clan. I wanted something Bloodborne-esque, and I think I've kind of done it, but it doesn't feel... The hat doesn't feel great, but I could not for the life of me find a hat that I actually liked. Oh shit! I was going to order food. Assuming there's a place still open that I can still order from. Maybe. Oh, fuck it. I really hope I can still order from these guys and still get the food. Because I'm hungry, and assuming they don't close. I already had an order waiting that I was just debating on, but fuck it. I'm hungry and I need to eat. Please don't be closing. Please accept the order, please. I know it's a Monday, I know you guys want to go home, but please. If you don't, then that's fine. I will not blame you for it. But please. I don't think it's going to accept it. Dun 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 dun. Oh, order confirmed! Yay! Okay, it's going to be here in an hour, and it's nearly 11. It's nearly 10 p.m. But hey, it's food. I'll take it. I'll take it. Plus this place is good. So it's the place that does the stir-fried chips that I mentioned, the stir-fried fries with chicken and garlic and lemon juice and chilies and jalapenos and chili cheese sauce. They're very good. They're very tasty. It's like a full meal all by itself. They're huge boxes. I should also, in which case, probably have my phone... Annoyingly, I need my phone turned on so that if the door goes, then I'll know. I also need to figure out what I'm going to do next. I might just go and do the gathering stuff so that nothing is too active. I don't have an order. I don't have an email from them yet. So, oh well. Let's just hope. Hope that it doesn't blow out the microphone when it goes off. I'm sure we'll hear the doorbell. In fact, it's funny that the doorbell didn't go off because I would have thought I would have heard it on the mic. That's weird. Oh well. There. So how's everyone else doing tonight? Are you at work now, Smooth? Did you get your car sorted? Oh yeah, don't. No. Not Reaper at the moment. Ba-ba-ba. Gatherer. Botanist. There we go. Botanist with my crappy-ish axe. You're back home. Oh, you took the whole day off. Good. Aggressively goofing off between semesters so you can play Final Fantasy XIV. It's a good reasoning. Excuse me. It's good reasoning. Good, fair reasoning for video games. Nah. And I have raspberries for the time being. Kind of sad I didn't continue with Happy's Humble Burger Barn now that Smooth's here. So I thought he liked watching me goof off in a burger barn. Granted, I did get kind of stuck with the chicken. No, I didn't. I didn't get stuck with the chicken. Well, I did, but then I figured out where I was meant to go. And then the lighting, the power went off. I've already mentioned it to people, but bloody hell, that terrified me. We don't have power cuts here. Or at least we don't in my area. I think I've had maybe... I did make progress. We got the chicken. We got to the chicken place. And I had just managed to find where I had to make the burgers. And I'd made 2 burgers as the power went off. So I don't know how many or how much I'm going to have to do now. I imagine it's probably going to set me back right at the beginning. Or maybe it'll set me to like the last checkpoint just after I'd finished putting the pipes back into place. I do have the speed strats. Now I know. Now I know how to do it and where to do it. And how to be badass about it. The fact that I haven't gotten an email yet worries me. Oh well, we'll just make do. Imagine playing Phasmophobia and the power going off. Let's see, that's... I mean, Happy's Humble Burger Barn Farm wasn't that... I mean, it wasn't about ghosts, but it was still creepy to me. Especially, you know, animatronic roaming around. But, yeah, I guess at least it's not ghosts in a regular little house. But it definitely would have freaked me out. I was already freaked out enough because I've never been, like... I've never been by myself in a power cut before. In the middle of the night. It was like 3 a.m, so I should have been in bed anyway, but... it was still scary. But thankfully, my bedroom, because I live in a bungalow, my bedroom is just across the hall from me. And I have a, what's it called? An LED battery light in there. So everything just stayed on. I turn it on in the evening anyway. Just so that, you know, I can get to bed easily enough. But the fact that it was turned on and powered was very helpful, because it meant I could just carry it into where my, what's it called? The power box. Where my power box is. So I could just sort it out there. Problem with the power box is, it is ankle high. So I had to get down on my knees so I could try and get a look at this with a tiny little lamp. But as I said, it was a power cut and not a fuse box issue. Otherwise I would have been in real trouble. Because I don't know how to fix my I knew how to fix my dad's power box in the other house that we lived in. But this one is brand new, because I had to get it retrofitted, and I've never had to touch it before, so I don't know what it is I'm looking at. So I'm really hoping that, like, I never have to actually touch it. That's pretty much it, yeah. It was like, yes, this is a button. This is another button, and all the buttons seem to be in the same place, so I guess they're all fine. Huh. Okay. I really hope they don't spit in my food, because I ordered late. Oh well. I do feel really bad for them, actually. I shouldn't have left it so late, but I just wasn't really in the mood at the time. Like I said earlier, but I have this Chinese that I've been ordering from recently. I think I've ordered from them like 3 times in the last month. And I wanted to order from them again today. But sadly, I didn't realize they were closed. And you know when you get into that mood where you're like, okay, I really want this item of food, but it's not available. And you have all these options, but you don't feel like any of them. Because you're just not hungry enough to choose that over what you really wanted. But alas, I'll make do. Maybe I'll just order Chinese another night this week instead. Or maybe I'll order a New Year. That sounds quite good, actually. I think last year I got pizza at New Year. So yeah, I might do that. Celebrate the New Year with Chinese. And it's so good as well. They do this this curry that they claim is low in fat. And I don't know whether it's true, but it's delicious. Just a beef curry with rice. Egg fried rice. And they do salt and chili pepper fried squid. And prawn toast. Sesame seed prawn toast. And it's all delicious. Like 2 great big fat slices of prawn toast. Cut into triangles. And it's just so good. So crispy and so crunchy. And so soft when you bite through the crunchiness. Oh, now I want prawn toast. I've got fries coming. Oh well. I had a plan. I was going to do gathering, and I keep on slacking off. So, Hanish Staples. Hanish Staples. I had to make. Studium studies. Right, Panaloaf. Oh yeah, that was what I was going to make. Panaloaf, just like me. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it's confirmed. My food is coming. Panaloaf, yeah. That's why I posted that thing earlier. Panaloaf. Delicious, nutritious, and sweet. Except it's neither sweet nor tasty in this realm. In fact, it's quite gross, so that's why I'm trying to work on making it better. So garden beet sugar. And no brain. Hey! Mean? Why would you say such mean things about me? Subtracting by gathering method. Oh no! Oh wait, no. I can maybe... No. I thought it was going to be a gathering thing. Wait a minute. Garden beet sugar. Oh wait, crafting method. Garden beet sugar from garden beets, which are from... Level 72, the Woolen Way. Oh my god. Yeah, well, I knew what you were trying to get at. You're just trying to be mean. And then go, oh, well, I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about this entirely other thing that you were talking about. I'm just being mean for the sake of it. You are very mean. You know it. But I can't stop you being mean. It is your right to be mean. You're a projection. Projecting every single time, somehow. Nearest. Okay. So I was going to make... Oh. I was going to get beets, because I need to get beets to make beet sugar. Which will help me make this stuff. Garden beet sugar. So I need beets to make beet sugar. I need lime basil. Not basil, basil. And light gerbera. Gerbera. Basil, honestly. Who says basil? Basil. Like Basil Fawlty. Basil the Great Mouse Detective. Damn it. You're not what I was looking for. Hidden items. Or have I already got hidden items showing? Damn it. Okay, never mind. I don't really need broad beans, but I may as well collect them anyway, just in case I end up finding a food that I can make with them. I've got to say, I actually really like crafting and gathering in Final Fantasy XIV. I mean, it's not my favourite activity. That's still combat, you know? But I just like how it works. I think, has anyone here seen Log Horizon? Because that's one of my favourite anime. And it's another trapped in a video game MMO world anime. But unlike Sword Art Online, which, let's face it, there's a lot of stuff in Sword Art Online that is questionable, gross, or stupid. Log Horizon actually focuses on the... Oh, I'm not an isekai gremlin. I like one single good isekai. Anyway, instead of focusing on all the gross stuff, Log Horizon focuses on the game mechanics and political nature stuff. So, like, basically all these guys end up in this MMO world that is more or less like the real world. And they don't know how they ended up in there, but they ended up in the MMO world, but it's realistic in a way. And the main character, and they find that they still have their UIs. They can still access UIs. They still have their abilities, but they have to feel the way that the abilities work. So instead of like opening up a menu and clicking a button, which they can do, but it's very inefficient because you've got menus everywhere. They just have to sort of like channel it and feel it and then say it, which I can imagine getting annoying after a while if you were yelling fireball all the time. But you know, it's like the more efficient way of casting and channeling an ability. And they also find out that whatever the character they were logged in as, they end up in that body. Kind of like playing with a Kinect. Yeah, I guess so. So there's like a bunch of characters who are, or like the characters themselves are male, but they're in the body of their female characters. And it ends up being quite cute in a few places. One of them, I think, was born male, but they say they've found themselves in a female character. They found a new side of themselves that they really like, and they're very cute. But I don't think they strictly identify as female or male as a result of it. They're just them. They're just character name. But they're very cute. I really like them. And anyway, yeah. So at the beginning, there's no food, or rather, they can't find food to eat because everything they buy just tastes like cardboard, or it all tastes the same. Aside from raw ingredients like salt and apples and vegetables and stuff like that. But if you try and use the menu to craft food, then it doesn't work. So what you have to do is, you have to be a max level culinarian chef, and then you have to craft the food by hand. But you can't use any of the crafting equipment unless you are a max level culinarian. If you try and do this without being a max level culinarian, you just make crap. It just turns into sludge and you can't eat it. So they have to work around these game mechanics, and they realize that when they've done this, or when they've made this food, because it's edible good food, everyone wants it. So this becomes like a business. And they find it works the exact same way for every other craft. So you've now got people actually trading goods and services in the game and making stuff like they would in the real world. And there's other stuff like the way that guilds form, the way that guilds function, the way that there's one guild that is taking advantage of new players in order to basically steal their stuff from them and keep them trapped to make them sounds like turn to Weeb Online. It's very cool. So this one guild is basically inviting these newbie players into their guild and then basically locking them in a room to make items for the guild, just very low level items, but also take the new potions and stuff they get from them for some reason, because all the items are shared for whatever reason. And the way they get around this, or the way the main characters stop this, is that they buy the headquarters of the guild hall. Everything now is purchasable if you have enough money. So all the properties are purchasable. So they buy the guild creation headquarters, which is where people access their guild halls. And as a result, these people get locked in their own buildings and their access is revoked. So they no longer have a guild to access, or they no longer have a guild base to access. Which means that all the newbie players can leave, but these guys can't leave. And then once they leave, if they get let out again, they can't get back in. So there's no way for this guild to have a guild hall again. And I just found that amazing and really creative. And all the combat is just fun to watch, and I'm rambling, but I really recommend checking it out. And I really love like the main characters. I think are a tank, a commander, or some sort of tactician character. He buffs mostly. He buffs and debuffs, and he's the main character. And he's like one of the well-known. You know that trope where an anime character will like push their glasses up their nose, like the kendo thing. I think it's kendo, or is it gendo? Gendo? From he does that anyway, and it always looks so cool. And yes, I'm a nerd, but I love how it looks. I don't care. I think for a while I actually had the glasses in the game because of it. Gendo. Or is it Gendo? Is it a hard G or a soft G? It's actually... Yeah, there's an emote. Nope. Damn it. Gendo, okay. I think. That doesn't... would you pronounce it with a J or a G? I think it's better to say. like Jennifer. Other one, what? You're not. We. That doesn't help. Not Gendo. Okay, so it's Gendo. Okay, Gendo. I get it. Gendo. Right, okay. That's better. That's better. Ah. But yeah, the as a result, I don't know if it's directly from there, but a lot of the characters, depending on your race, they have an emote, a spectacles emote that they got from a quest line, from a side quest line. And unfortunately, Lalafell don't really do it. Because for some reason, Lalafell get the really shitty version of it. Because they're all happy little weird kid-looking things. But the Lalafell version isn't as impressive. But the others all get really cool, kind of like, I'm too cool for you pushes. They can reach the face just fine, it's just they smile when they do it. Whereas the Al Ra one, for example, they just kind of take like an arms folded pose before they shove their glasses up their nose. And it shimmers, it glints. And I love how it looks. In fact, I wish I actually had some glasses to use, but I unfortunately... Oh, wait a minute. I do. I can wear some glasses. There we go. I can wear some glasses. So... yeah. I think that looks pretty fun. But sadly, unless you are actually unless you're actually an Al Ra or any race that isn't Lalafell, it just doesn't look all that good. And it makes me sad because I would really love for Lalafell to have a sinister spectacles emote. But alas, it's my curse. My curse of being cute. My cute curse. I have to put up with some... I'm going to say humiliating. Some humiliating little alterations for being cute 100% of the time. I know, right? Just like Final Fantasy XIV itself. Did you know it doesn't have a free trial? In which you can get all the way up to level 60? Without paying? With the entirety of Heaven's Ward? Unfortunately, that isn't a thing. At least as of the other day. I still find that hilarious. Imagine being so successful, you have to pull all advertising from shelves so that nobody else plays it. Wish that were me. Oh yeah, I was gonna just play some background music or some regular, some actual Final Fantasy music because playing these random songs in and out is just kind of bugging me. Clashing. There we go. Yes, it is very circusy, isn't it? So we'll have Shadowbringers instead. Oh, Hades' theme. Sorry, I didn't realize it was Hades' theme. I thought this was Shadowbringers. Man. If you ever go and read all the lyrics to all these different songs, it doesn't just feel like, you know, like in some games, they'll have like a song written for them. No, I'm not playing Holes, but 257 is on loop. No. In a lot of games that have their own main theme written for the credits or something like that, they never actually sound like they could be applicable to a game. Or to the game that it's meant to be, you know, about. Very rarely, anyway. Whereas every single piece of Final Fantasy music sounds like it was written for the game and for the characters. And can be directly applied to whatever the character is doing or whatever it's going through or whatever. Like on-mood music when I'm going to play Metal Gear Rising. Wait, you mean Metal Gear Rising Revengeance? I've already played it. I think ages ago. Ages and ages ago. No, not on stream. Just generally. I don't know if I need to go back to it. It's been a very long time. I think if I went back to it, I'd just end up dying a lot. It did happen. It so happened. It totally happened. Right then, Garden Beats at last. This is what I needed. But I'm gonna upgrade the... I guess I could upgrade the quality and the bountiful amount. Because I'm gonna need a lot of them, so... Nothing else, play up to the first boss. Minstrel's theme is still the best, and transition points. You mean when you're fighting on the giant oil tanker thing? Is that what I'm thinking of? Is that the right person? Damn it, I didn't need to do that. I should have done the... Where's the increase in... I need the quality increase. I could have sworn there was a... Against Hand Lady. I really disliked her. I mean, I liked the fight. The fight was fun, but I disliked her as a bloody... She just annoyed me with all the hands. So many hands. Seriously, I'm sure there was a quality increase here. But I'm not... But maybe not. Maybe there was never a... Huh. Do they take away things to increase the quality on... Maybe they did. Huh. Let's gather his boon. There's so much going on with this now that they've changed it. I have no idea what half of it means. Like, gatherer's boon. Oh well, I guess I'll look that up in a minute. Come on. Yes! Come on! Really? You didn't give me more than... I didn't get any high quality beats there either. God damn it. 50% and none of them across 4. Garbage. Go stealth. Oh no, shit. Stay stealth. Only lame beats, yeah. Not even beats by Dre. Lush vegetation patch. I have to keep on finding these and keep hoping for stupid beats. So garden beet sugar. How much did it say I needed? 4. And how many did it... So I need 4 of them. 4 of them and I need 5 per. Okay, so I'm going to need a lot. I'm going to need a lot of beats. Did not realise I would need so many beets. Okay. I didn't realise I needed so many items in general, actually. Might as well add them to the log. Plus I need to up my GP again too, so... Anyway, garden beets. I should also probably have emptied all my bags first. Because I'm going to need to be doing a lot of farming. Oh, integrity is for collectibles. Okay. I didn't realise that before. Right, Gatherer's Boon. Oh, Gatherer's Boon increases rarity. I didn't realise that. Huh. Never mind. Okay. Garden beets. It stays max, so... I may as well just keep doing that. Wait. Am I still not getting... How am I not getting... What does that mean? Last time I crafted or gathered was in Shadowbringers, so I don't know what that means anymore. I thought that was rarity. Huh, maybe it's not rarity anymore. Oh. Or maybe I'm just not getting any rare beets. Huh. Gonna have to take a look at that off stream. I'm gonna need to do all this anyway because I wanted to actually, for the past 2 or 3 expansions, I have not actually done any... Actually, I'm just going to turn the music down. For the past 2 or 3 expansions, I have not done any crafting or gathering whatsoever. I leveled all of my stuff via Beast Tribe dailies. Like every single class I leveled with Beast Tribe dailies. I think a lot of... I haven't even finished half of my job quests from level 1. So... There's a whole load of people who are expecting me to hand stuff in, and I've just like, sorry, I've forgotten who you are. This guy just didn't care. But now I'm thinking, okay, well, I see that my friends make decent money. Was Gatherer's Boon just... Oh, Gatherer's Boon is just an increase in thingy. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's why I didn't want to do it, because I just thought, well, I don't have time for that. It means I've got to go hunting for every single thing. I've got to go killing for every single thing. I don't mind killing, but if I've got to go around and farm every single item that I need to make dozens of every single thing, I don't care. But now I know that you can actually make decent money off of, especially off the high-end raiders, by making, you know, not healing, potions and food, potions and food, because you know you need them for raids. So I figured, fuck it, I've got my my classes are actually, yeah. So my classes specialities for the crafters are culinarian, alchemist, and goldsmith, because goldsmith also, you know, makes the trinkets and stuff. So I figured, well, maybe there's something useful in there, maybe. But no guarantees. Although the goldsmith can also make tackle, like fishing tackle and stuff. So, you know, why not? But I don't have any of the special items or anything either. So everything just kind of all loops back in itself because I've not been keeping up with doing anything. And that's where the issues come in. To actually make money, you have to do things, funnily enough. Much like the real world. It's at that point that I zone out. Just realised how very serious this music is for what I'm doing. Prancing around in fields of pink flowers. Okay, so why is it now that I can't get high quality beats? Not sure. I don't know why I can't get high quality beats. Because every time that thing swings and I get a shing, it's just saying that I've gotten multiple garden beats. So I don't know, unless they can't have removed this stuff, could they? I'm probably gonna have to make a number of those, so I'm gonna keep farming beet sugar. Or beets to make beet sugar. But maybe they removed collectible, not collectible, high quality stuff then, at least from the new things. Or from this. Doesn't make sense to me. Because crafting the high quality stuff was like the challenge, so I don't know. It's even making a little icon whenever yeah, so what's with that? I need to find some actual music that like suits the situation. And I don't think this is really good enough. What about actually just something nice and backgroundy? Here we go. Ich und mein Holz. No. There we go. I think this is good. But I might be biased because this is probably one of my favourite songs on the soundtrack. Plus, it has a really kicking bass line, especially towards the end. Yeah, this is the Radzat Han Night theme. But I just really like how it sounds because it's so jazzy and smooth. I could also play Carrots of Happiness, but that's a bit too fast-paced for me, whereas this is just nice and chill. I mean, it's not too fast-paced for me, but it's more fast-paced than urgent. Here we go. I've been humming this all day because it's so catchy. At least to me. I really like it. I really hope they do this one live at some point. I don't know how they would. Oh shit, when the Pillarmen swap. Yay! Is that a motherfucking JoJo reference? It doesn't go quite as hard as the Pillarmen theme, though. Sadly. I may as well be using all of my actual points to collect things, but I'm just not. Which is a shame on me. Oh, what was that? Unspoiled mature tree. Oh, shit. Boom, 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 boom. Everyone having a good evening, I hope? Oh. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, there's a rank S, I think. A rank A or a rank S. Okay, unspoiled tree. What you got for me? Rarefied pixie. Oh, shit. Shit, yo. Hell yeah. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. This is new. What the hell? What the fuck? Okay. What the hell is this? I don't know what this is. I don't know what I'm looking at. You're at work, have your phone propped up on the cat in your lap and playing a New Game Plus Resident Evil 4 run. Pretty decent Monday evening. That does sound pretty good. It's not like I've got anywhere to be this evening either, so might be another late night. Techniques such as Scour can be employed to create 3 key actions used to raise collectability, each of which reduces the gathering point's integrity by 1. Item reaches sufficient collectability rating. Use the collect action to gather the item and add it to your inventory. Be mindful of the integrity of the gathering spot is reduced by 1 for every item gathered. Its integrity reaches 0, no more items can be gathered. If you fail to gather item, its gathering rate is not 100%. The effectiveness of collectible actions such as Scour can be enhanced first by using Scrutiny. This action does not affect the gathering, it does cost GP. A higher perception will decrease the... Blah, blah, blah. Using collectible actions which just trigger collect... Oh my god. This is requiring a whole other guide. Oh, fuck it. I'm just going to go for it. Increases collectability. What's the... Scrutiny and collectors position. So, scrutiny. Where's scrutiny? Scrutiny. Scour. Scrutiny. That's a lot of GP. Beast is licking your... Oh dear. Your PS4. Well, I guess cat's gonna cat. Wait, okay, well. I'll release, integrity 2, buy 1, okay, buy 1. Collectability increases a random amount ranging from, okay. Oh, nice, okay. Okay. Okay, well, I know that this is a super easy thing. He licks your controls to get the sodium off of them. Why console itself? It's a good question. Maybe your cat just has... Maybe your cat likes static electricity? It's the only thing I can think of. Maybe Beast just has like a penchant for a good charge. Okay. Oh shit. Doorbell. Ah. Ah. Okay, I have my fries. They smell good. Despite the fact that I was uncertain about getting them because I wanted Chinese. They're here. And I will take advantage of what I have. What I have is good. So good. Salty tato is always a smart choice. Damn right. Spicy salty tato. And as I said, they are very big boxes. And this is just full of jalapenos, cheese sauce, and chicken. Ah. That. And I almost choked. Great. Ah. Eating so quickly. Eating so quickly, I'm going to choke myself. Savor the food. Savor. Do not just choke it down. Does anyone else have an issue with that? Remembering to, like, chew food properly instead of just putting as much of it in your mouth as you can? I would get banned. I would get banned for showing death on my stream. that'd be the ironic thing. I would lose my channel. Which, you know, in all high in the grand scheme of things, losing my channel, yes, they can posthumously ban you. The same for YouTube. If there's a death on your thing, they will ban your channel. So, it's to get rid of, like, snuff stuff, you know? So that'd be the ultimate irony. Getting your own channel banned because you died on stream. It is so good. I should have gotten a bowl, though, instead of just leaving them in the boxes. Oh, no, I think he got banned, didn't he? Although, no. That's the other thing. Apparently, some YouTube and Twitch streamers, the partners mostly, like the big names, they get, like, an allowance. They get sort of like... They're on a list that basically says, okay, ignore these infractions, and if they do something horrendous, then unless it's like, I don't know, boo-boo bucks. What's that mean? Oh. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, so I know there's a couple of streamers who have actually been like warned / banned and then unbanned, and now according to that do you remember when Twitch got like hacked or whatever, and they put out all that stuff about the money that streamers make? And there was a list of like what to ban, who to ban, and blah 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 blah. And one of them was and there were a couple of streamers who were like, who had clearly, and people know that they've had these infractions before, but there was specifically things next to them that said, like, don't ban for this. Don't, you know, they're allowed to do this, blah, 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 blah. I think one of them was like, one of them was one of the, you know, like the hot tub type people. One of them was something like that, and I think it was like partial nudity pass or something like that. So yeah. You do that if you're too small and you get banned. I think Jake Paul would probably get a pass on the Suicide Forest though. I know he's definitely big enough that he just had to take it down on YouTube. Ah, this is so good. So good. I cannot overstate just how good this is. Ooh. Every single bite. And as I said, there are a lot of bites. But anyway, what have you got planned for dinner tonight anyway, Smooth? Given the time. I hope you've got something planned that isn't just, you know, ramen again. Some fried rice. Oh, good. You have actual food for a change. I mean, okay, it's fried rice, but it's still food. That isn't instant. Although, is there any egg in it? Is there any meat in it? Or is it just fried rice? Or are you going to have some meat with it? Are you going to cook something? Because if you were, I'd be impressed. Shrimp but no egg. This isn't a very authentic place. Oh. That's a shame. Do you not have any authentic Chinese places near you? Does the South just not like Chinese places? Maybe it's that nobody wants to start a Chinese place in the South for the same reason. There's exactly one. It's a buffet. It's an American deli. Oh well. You know how good the Americans are at fried rice. City of 1,300 people. God. You must know everyone. Billy, Chuck, Billy Jr., Chuck Jr., Todd. I read. I stand by what I said. Some people have less Facebook friends. Or some people have more Facebook friends. I'm sure you must know all 13,000, right? Honestly, if you don't, then get on my level. You really do have a friend, Todd. Do you have another friend called Chad? Another one called Kyle. Ah, damn it. I'm trying to think of more hick names that aren't like Cletus. You know, a Keel. I didn't realise Keel was a name. Sounds like what pirates do. Oh, Kyle. Okay, well, that makes more sense. I think that's the other good thing about this song, is it's hiding all the gross mouth noises I'm making while I eat. Between all the clapping and the drums. You laugh, but I bet I wouldn't be surprised if he did make something like that. I'm telling you now. I 100% bet he would, and people would buy it. I mean, hell, people buy Game Grumps and let's watch Game Grumps, which is like 90% growth mouse noises. Okay, so how many beats do I have now? I have 100. I still don't know if that's going to be enough. I don't want to be here farming beats for the rest of my life, but I need beats. The beats that I'm listening to aren't enough. I need raw, hard beats. Raw hard beats between my mouthfuls of fries. Oh, I know that. I'm just saying, I wouldn't be surprised if he put out a remix album called Gross Mouth Noises. I have no doubt he would do something like that. I said, the Game Grumps, 90% of what they do is gross mouth noises, so I wouldn't be surprised if someone wanted to buy that. Whether for ASMR reasons or otherwise. This is a nice relaxing Monday though. I was expecting something, I don't know. I thought I'd be rushing around all over the place. I don't know why. But I'm rather glad I'm not. I think if I was rushing around all over the place, it would be much less pleasant. Much more intense. Although I'm still having trouble thinking, but that's mostly because my mouth is usually quite full of food. Very much. Very much focused on the flavors. Just the next thing's a mukbang stream. Everyone loves those, right? Those are a thing people do. Although usually I think it just seems to involve people... It's not even random food. A lot of the mukbangs I've seen people do, especially VTubers for some reason, is they'll just buy really spicy food and eat as much of it as they can before being sick. And I'm not sure why. Is that something people enjoy? People enjoy watching me being sick after eating lots of spicy food. I mean, I won't judge. I'm just saying. I need to gauge the audience. I mean, you say that, but... Bleh. You're both not wrong and also... Well, I don't. Seriously, I really... Did anyone here actually enjoy Saw, the movies? Or the Saw movies? Or Hostel, or anything like that? Because I can't watch that stuff. I love, like, crappy B-horror violence and stuff like that. Or, like, weird body horror stuff. But watching stuff like Saw just makes me ill. Like, gives me the heebie-jeebies. Actually... Yeah, exactly. They're just very, very graphic and not pleasant, not creative. Like, watching someone's face melt off their skull, that's interesting. Watching someone saw their own leg off, not so interesting. But I remember I'd made it my job, oh, not really made it my job, but, you know, I'd made it a point not to watch any of the Saw stuff. And whilst I was still living with my dad, he was watching a film with his partner, and I walked in, and it was some guy lying underneath a pendulum, a great big swinging pendulum blade. And I was like, oh, okay, this looks interesting. Yeah, because it can be fun in a very morbid way. Agony is a downer. I agree, completely. There's a big difference between Friday the 13th or Nightmare on Elm Street and Hostel. But yeah, so this guy was lying on a thing, and the message said something like crush your hands, or he had to crush his hands. So he did exactly that. He put both of his hands in a press. Like a hydraulic press, and there was just this horrible squelch, and then blood everywhere. And then it didn't stop, and the pendulum cut him in half anyway, and you just saw all of it. All of it. And I was like, oh, right. This is Saw. And I just kind of like turned around and wandered out the room, like in a weird, depressed daze, because it just, ugh. Something, it reminds me of, oh, what was it? House of a Thousand Corpses, which was another film that I completely disliked. I watched it because I was curious, because my mum had got it for me on DVD. I think I was like 16 at the time. And so I thought, okay, I'll watch this because it's a horror movie and it's late at night and I'm in the mood to be spooked. And it looks really schlocky. And it was amazingly schlocky. Just not in the good way. It just felt really grimy. It felt really... I don't know how to explain it, but it made me feel gross afterwards. Where you have to like go take a shower. It was just so... something so filthy about it and not, you know, just... Ah. It just wasn't pleasant to watch. But it was like a train wreck in that I got to the halfway point and I was like... both in his daily life and in his films. But yeah, I got to the halfway point, which kind of ended up being like a train wreck. I got to the halfway point. I was like, I'm not enjoying this film. Maybe I should just turn it off. And the rest of me was like, no, you should keep watching. Just see it to the end. Maybe it improves. You know, maybe it gets better. It didn't get better. It was just bad all the way through and got steadily worse as time went on. Yeah, that was pretty much it. That was how it felt. I think the bit that really got me was right towards the end. The bit that made me feel grossest. It was like, what the last female character, the surviving female character, either fell or wandered into a basement, like this big underground cavern thing. And she gets down there, or she falls down there, whatever, and there's like this horrible film over the camera, like this haze on the camera, and it's making everything some kind of blurry and out of focus, but also gross. Like there's a mist in the air. I mean, there might have been a mist in the air. It might not have been the film on the camera, but it just felt slimy. And there's this room full of weird mutant things, all just sort of like a huge wriggling river of flesh in this huge basement underground tunnel thing. And she's looking down at them all, just staring at them all, wiggling and moving around and something. And she looks across the room and there's a humanoid figure wearing a gas mask. Or like a very weird looking gas mask and a lab coat and everything. And I'm like, oh, okay, this must be the ultimate big bad, because the weird family of cannibals, or whatever they were, the murder family, weren't enough. So what's going on here? And then it goes into slow-mo, and the humanoid figure takes the gas mask off, and he's like got... his face is like eyes, and his nose and his mouth are just made up of like arseholes. They're just like puckered like arseholes, basically. Like every single part of his face. He's got the holes for eyes, the hole for his nose, the hole for his mouth. And then out of the mouth, it puckers up and then opens again. And this stuff just kind of oozes out of his mouth. This pus oozes out of his mouth and drips all over the place before he puts his mask back on in slow motion. And it was at that point I was like, okay, I need to go shower. I feel really ill now. It wasn't pleasant in the slightest. And it freaked me the fuck out. I mean, not to the point of panic, but just like, oh my god, what? Why? What did that add to the film? It was just another layer of grossness on an already really gross, dirty film. There. There, blue there. It was basically like watching the Human Centipede, but maybe less nonsensical somehow. Not that I've seen the Human Centipede, but you know, I've seen enough parodies of it, I think. Regardless, it was a good experiment to see how much of Rob Zombie's shit I'm willing to watch. The answer is I'm willing to watch an entire movie and then nothing else. Oh, okay. But then there are multiple movies, aren't there? In which each of them gets more silly after the last. To the point that I think the last one is just a meta parody of itself because the director didn't want to be known for anything else. It's just what I've read, because it's one of those morbidly curious things. I watched an episode of South Park which parodied the concept based on Apple, or something, the Apple terms of service. I was like, okay, well, I want to go see what this is about. Why this is parodying. And I went and looked it up. And, like, okay, this is pretty gross. And the whole thing seems very sad. Yeah, the human Sentai pad. That was it. So then I went and watched the... I went and looked at the Wikipedia for it. I went and looked at the wiki. And then I looked at the sequels. And the first one's, you know, clear enough. Excuse me, clear enough. German doctor does gross experiments and ties someone's face to someone else's butt. And then the second one is a fan of the Human Centipede 1 kidnaps people to perform the same experiment. And that's it. That's the story. And then the third one is the creator of the Human Centipede is brought to a jail so that he can explain to the doctors of the prison how to perform it on the inmates who are being used in experiments, human experiments for like prison pay. And it's like, dude, maybe find a new film to star in. Maybe make other things. I think he ends up dying in it though. I think he ends up being shot, so... It just seems like it's not a good career choice. Nobody liked this film, unironically. Granted, if they did, take it as a red flag and run away. Just run very far away. Say, liking Nightmare on Elm Street, that's fine. Nightmare on Elm Street is a classic. It's fair enough. But if your favourite film is Human Centipede, he's hoping to wear it down. He's treating it like a hard candy. He wants to get to that soft electrical center. Just got to give him time. He'll get to it eventually. He might not even want the data, he might just want the electric. Gotta make sure he doesn't overdose from too much electric. There was a show, a sketch show called Mitchell and Webb, That Mitchell and Webb Look. And there was a parody of shows like Casualty, but for... But the two people that wrote it have starred in like numerous, or have been in like numerous skits. Basically, these two characters played by the guys that do the show, and they're basically really lazy script writers, who they always say they want to dumb down the content that they're writing about for the common man, the layman, because all the shows like Scrubs or Grey's Anatomy and that have too much medical jargon, so they want to tone it down. So you've got like scenes from this show that they've written being acted out by the two guys playing different characters, and one of my favorite bits was when they push someone in on the stretcher. He's like, "Doctor, what's happening? This man is dying, nurse. His body has not enough electric. We need to give him more electric." And they charge up the paddles. He just shocks him. And then there's just a flat line. And he's like, "Oh no. I said he didn't have enough electric. He had too much electric. And now he has so much electric that he's dead." And it just, I don't know why, it just killed me. His body couldn't absorb all that electric. I don't know. Just the weird usage of English just kills me. It was also where my hatred of the word poorly comes from. Oh, now he's poorly from too much electric. Oh, I really hate the word poorly used in medical fucking situations. Very dark place, yeah. I think you'd like it. It's another thing I should show you that we should look up. It's where the have you ever seen the Nazi the screenshot or whatever of the Nazis saying, "Are we the baddies?" That's where it comes from. That's the show. So if you've ever seen that, you've seen a clip of the show. It's really good. It's really, really good. Yeah, it's called That Mitchell and Webb Look. Would highly recommend, because I'm pretty sure you can find most of it on YouTube now. Maybe I should look on Netflix. Not sure. But yeah, it's a great show. Bam. Yeah, like I said, that's where my hatred of the word poorly stemmed from when used in medical settings. Because when doctors say that someone is poorly... Okay, take care. See you later. Yeah, so as I was saying, it's where my hatred of the word poorly comes from. Because whenever doctors speak to someone, at least the doctors I've met, they would say, like, if my dad got like in a really bad condition, they'd say he's very poorly. I'm afraid he's very poorly at the moment. And it's like, can you just tell us what's wrong with him? I'm not stupid. You can use the word sepsis, you know? How long do you think we've dealt with caretaking? How long do you think we've dealt with his medical issues? We understand the concepts behind it. So just use the word that relates to whatever condition he's in. God. Yeah, it touched a nerve. But it's not the only time. It's also... Back when I was dealing with a really bad stomach issue. And it turned out I had it was a stomach infection, basically. It was a while ago now. But they actually, your stomach is very poorly at the moment. It's like, I'm 18. I'm not 5. Can you please tell me what's going on with my stomach? There. Hate it. Hate it so much. And I think maybe I can probably go and do something else in terms of farming for beets. So I might have to go and farm some lime basil, some like gibberella. Because that was the main thing I wanted to do. But 231, I think that's probably enough garden beet sugar. But then excuse me. Right. Panleaf sweetener. Lime basil. Where's lime basil come from? Lakeland. Oh, okay. So I just need to go back out to Northern. I guess this is all going to be just... Yeah, this is all just going to be stuff that I can get out in this other area. I guess they don't want to stick me in any of the harder areas just yet. Oh wait, this is all quest stuff, so sooner or later I'm going to have to start. Ooh. And also level 5 alchemist stuff, so that's not good. Anyway, I'm going to need to actually go into Lakeland and try farming that as well. Lakeland 4. No, wait. Hostile Imperative. going to be better because it's further along. Hostile imperative. There we go. I'm actually sure in Lakeland where it would be because it's all a pretty flat zone. And yes, I'm still eating my chips. Would highly recommend. Can't tell you where, but I would highly recommend. If you're ever in the area, wherever this area might be. Alright. 75 lush vegetation patch. Oh wait, no, I think this is... I think I need the 80 level 80 patches, so... I wait for this to go off cooldown, then... Come on, come on, come on. I don't need a mature tree, I need a vegetation patch, so I guess I am going to have to go and see this then. This is the one that I'm actually needed to get. So it might be, it might not be. Let's see. Oh, here we go. So, basil. Please be basil. It's not basil. It's also abnormal droppings, but I don't want either of them. Bum, 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 bum. That's the nearest mature tree or vegetation patch. But, where's this one? Nope. Okay, nope, nope, nope. None of them. Don't need any of them. I need vegetation patch. There we go. At least I think that's going to be it. There we go. Okay, yes! Yes! Oh, wait, shit. You also get the Time Worn Glider Skin map, because why not? I'll get all the Tigleys, and then I just need the basil. Or the basil and the other thing. Well, I got a map out of that, though. So I very, very rarely use maps anymore. I just don't usually have the time for them. Might as well do that. One. I'm not sure how much basil and stuff I'm going to need. I think it shouldn't be very much, but yeah, I guess not. Actually, I'll probably need way less than the beet sugar, so... Like, I think I might actually have too much beet sugar now. Or I might end up making too much beet sugar. But hey, whatever. That's fine. Dun, bum, 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 bum. Got it. Oh, wait. Yes, okay. Still in the right place. Still good. Just all the vegetation patches is what I need. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 ba-da. Ah, screw it. I'll save my points and then get another 500 increase. Right then. Because I know I'm going to have to hand in a bunch of these as well, so... Like a whole bunch of them. Because I know I have to hand in... Wait, I only have to hand in 5, I think. So maybe I only need to... I might actually be able to only stick around a little bit longer. If I just get a bunch of... whatever they're called now. Jabberber. Yeah. So if I need at least... Panloaf sweetener. I think I need at least 5 panloaf sweetener. Maybe 6? I know it's not 10. And I've got plenty of them. So yeah, I could go and make these now. Probably. Let's try and balance out the Jabura. That's going to take a while though. I'll try and balance out the Jabura with the line. And I should be sorted. Between bites of my fries. And yes, the fries have gone slightly cold. Don't judge me. They've been here a while, okay? But they are very tasty. Still. That's the sign of a good fry when you can enjoy it cold. Good fry meal, even. I just love this. I can just... I'm not sure if Socken was the one that played it. I can already imagine just leaning back with his trumpet and just playing the heck out of it, like he does during Brute Justice. That's definitely a violin, isn't it? I'm sure it's a violin. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now, if I head back somewhere safe, just so I don't end up... just so I know that I don't have to go all the way back home. But I just need to deliver 6 panloaf sweetener. Which I can do quite easily. I think. Maybe. Hey. Okay, so this is... I didn't realise, but in A Realm Reborn and stuff like that, a lot of these ledges you can't land on. You can fly over, but you can't land on because they've not, you know, made the geometry work or whatever. So they're just like flat surfaces that you have to land on the ground for. But they actually made sure that they're all like platforms here, so you can actually land on them. Which I know is a silly thing to be, you know, like, oh hey, about, but I'm glad that that's just an issue with the old world at the moment. That I mean, understandably, I don't think they want to go back and add geometry to everything that you land on in the other world, in A Realm Reborn. Because that is a lot of stuff that you can land on. I do think it's a bit of a waste of time and energy to put the effort into constructing that stuff. Culinarian. That's what I was going to do. Okay. So I've got to craft these. Okay. This should be easy enough, I hope. Maybe not. Okay. I'm definitely out of practice with this, so... Bow. Shit, I should have done it the other way around. Bugger. Oh crap, I should have also done that, and then also done that. Now I've got even less. Oh well. Try this again. No, it's wasting it, but never mind. Okay, yay. I could have just used that, but never mind. Okay. Proof of completion registered. Something that's very old, but never mind. Given that I need to make these. But I need to stop making them so unnecessarily complicated. 4 steps. Okay, so... this... that... yeah, screw it. That. And then that. And then that. Then... no, I don't need to increase progress. I need to increase that. Yay! Okay. Then just that. Oh, twice. That twice. Yay! I'm not sure how many of these I'm actually going to need. Oh wait, 6, yeah? I said 6. I'm hoping it's just 6. Because I think it was... how many in there? How many was... gah. I'm stupid and forgetful. Never mind. And then that. And that. And then... oh, and that. Okay. I'm doing it without losing anything now. I could also probably just do it with delicate synthesis. But... maybe? No, maybe not. Oh well. 3 pinches. Is that all you get out of it? So shit, I'm going to need way more than I thought. I mean, not way more than I thought, but I'm going to need more than I thought. But oh well. Makes it easier if I'm using Reflect anyway. I know I'm completely going overboard with this because I don't need to use all those shit. I don't need to use all these buffs to make it work, but I know. I'm paranoid. I'm better safe than sorry. Because I've never really trusted the crafting mechanic in this. It's interesting. I said earlier, it's interesting. And I see what... shit. Oh well. I mean, it would be easy to just do that. Fuck it. But, you know, at the same time, I'm not good at it. I don't trust it. So let's see. So 4, 8, 12, 16. Shit, I need one more. Oh crap. One more. Bum, 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 bum. Dum, dum, dum. Dum. Bum, ba, dum. Bum, ba, dum. Bum, 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 bum. Yay. A little bit, and done. Okay, I think now, I think now we're ready. Probably. So let's just try it, I guess. So, AQ. Yep, Slice Touch. So why not? AF. Z. Oh shit. Observe. Okay. Focus Touch. It's fine. I see why they added that now. That works for me. Yes. Okay. Okay, that's max. Right. actually. That's a good one, I think. Yeah, because that decreases by half. Okay, that's good. Or by a certain amount anyway. I didn't see if it was half, but never mind. Point is, I can hand these in and I get super amounts of XP for them. If they're a high quality. Or a high collectability even. Actually, I might go 2 there and 2 there just to make sure. I'm trying to narrate this like I'm doing a fucking... What is it called? Doing a narration of a speedrun or something. Or something highly professional. Nope, it's just me pressing buttons and trying to make sure that I don't do anything stupid. Which is entirely possible. Right, yes, it's that one. Oh, nice. Oh. I love the progression, the excellent things, because they get you such really good... I made that. Worth collecting. Yeah, I love how that works, because I just like when it pops up, because it's always satisfying when you see the little excellent. You get a whole load of new abilities to use, or you get buffs to those abilities. Makes it far more worthwhile. Yes, Alt F, AZ. That. I'm gonna do this. See how it goes. Damn it! Oh, I should have held on. There we go. Okay, and then see if this works or not, or if this is going to go bad. Oh, yay! Ha! That's a 50% chance, otherwise you just take damage and that's it. It's doing pretty good. How many jugs do I have so far? Bum, 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 bum. Only 3, really? I've got collectibles to turn in as well to someone. Sure who, but whatever. I guess that's how they changed it then. That's how they changed that weapon. I'll need to do one more, won't I? Crap. I'll need to do one more load of garden beet sugar. Damn it. Then, come on. Yes, okay. Then, yes, I think. That's gonna be, yay, okay. Okay, so I don't need to actually mess around too much. I can just do that. And then that. And then that. And that should get me up to max. So long as I don't have a poor response. And then I just do C3. And C3. Nice and speedy. I now have my speed run down. Okay, and one more of these, I think. Yeah, because I need one more. Bum 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 ba-dum. Bum 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 bum. Wow. Bum bum ba-dum. Bum 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 bum. Oh. Whatever. Anyway. Right then. Got to make it high collectability, so it has to be just as good as everything else we've made. So back to that. Back to waste not. Oh shit. Could have done that again, never mind. And that again. And then we just go ham. I don't need to risk hasty touch. I don't need to risk hasty touch. I could, but I don't need to. Oh well. Okay. And done. Okay. Now I can return. Head held high. Hand it over to Charlian. Yay. Charlian time. And hopefully... Sorry. Hopefully, because of this hand-in, I'll get plenty of XP because it's all high collectability, and high collectability stuff gets you buttloads of XP. In fact, I got more XP from that than I realised, although I guess I did get an achievement, I think, or a daily, so maybe not as much. Maybe not as much crafting as I thought I did, but we'll see how much I get from the hand-ins. Let's see, where are you? Well, yeah, that is you. Okay. Here we go. Okay. The esteem is rising. Okay. Yes, 900 white crafted scripts. That means I can get other tools for other people. Thank you, Arakuma. After trying a little taste, I can safely say you've managed to hit the sweet spot. Not overly mild and not overly rich. First successful delivery, you've begun to earn Debroy's trust. Deliver the items Debroy needs and deliver them to improve your standing with the Faculty of Medicine. Cool. With your sweetener added to the mix, I went ahead and baked a second test batch of Panaloaf. As for the results, well, I took some samples of the last stand for the customers to try. They said the taste was passable, which is a significant improvement over the nausea-inducing wretchedness of the original recipe. As I had hoped, a little sweetness was instrumental in tying the myriad flavours together. Key here being a little sweetness. Wouldn't go overboard and endanger the nutritional balance of our perfect meal. Oh, I'm told one of the regulars is at this table today, and he is a man with a decidedly particular palate. Why don't we head over and ask for an impression of the second batch? It's going to turn into a food war. End up trying to appeal to Erika Nishiki. Hello, sir. You look just like her teacher. If I may ask, what did you think of the bread, sir? Not bad. Not bad. I give the flavour a passing grade. The texture, however, needs some attention. Ah, the texture. It is not overly noticeable with a bite-sized sample, but after one or two slices, I fear one may begin to struggle with the somewhat dry and powdery consistency. That sounds disgusting. They were describing the food to me originally, and God, it just doesn't sound pleasant. I had not considered that. Thank you for the most valuable insight, sir. We will certainly keep that in mind for future batches. Yeah, so the food that the person's trying to cook, not that person. She's trying to cook on behalf of her tutor or mentor or the person above her, who has been tasked with making a new food that is hyper nutritious and easy to eat, so just like bread that has all the nutrition that you need for your day. 100% everything, all in one, that is also not fattening and nothing but healthy. And naturally it tastes like garbage, so I'm trying to help her out. And from the way the food was described when she made my character eat some, it's pretty foul, pretty gross. Worse than my brown drink. But as a result, there was a much needed reminder. In my rush to enhance the flavour, I've neglected to account for changes in the texture. Introducing the sweetener must have affected the consistency of the dough. Nothing is ever simple, is it? So now knowing that you have this slightly sweet, but also only just passable piece of bread that has a dry, powdery texture, that's not pleasant. Improving the texture will be our next task then. I'll give the problem some thought, then we can work together on creating the solution. Okay. Yay. If If I could actually just keep handing in those things that I was making, that would be so much easier. Debroy now considers you a reliable baker. The next request will be available from Debroy upon reaching level 83 as an alchemist or culinarian. Okay. Okay, yeah, I guess I can't just hand stuff in. That would be so much better. Why does nobody ever take culinarian? Why is it always... Oh wait, there we go. Never mind, I thought they were another alchemist. Good choice. Good choice, bud. And now that I have the... I mean, I may as well just go buy items for everyone. Well, you know, those items, rather. But what I do need to do is go and find collectibles that I can hand in. Although it doesn't look like custom deliveries are... Wait, no. Damn it. I wonder... Ooh, fluffy pancakes. That is a big pancake. That looks more like a... Doesn't even look like a pancake. It looks more like... If that is 2 pancakes, it looks more like a cake. Like a regular cake. Without the pan. Looks good, though. But yeah, I need to... What was I going to say? I need to figure out where to hand in these... Blah, 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 blah. These things. The apples. The pixified apples. I need to find out where to hand those in. Pixie apples. Rarefied pixie apples. There we go, collectibles. Rarefied pixie apples in the woolen way. No, that's not where I want to. I need to go hand them in. Where do I hand them in? Do I have to go hand them in at Yulmore? Which would be annoying. I have to go all the way back to Yulmore. But let's find out. Maybe I can spend my white scripts while I'm over there too. Which actually would be handy, because then I can just hand these in and I will get some more white scripts, I think. Maybe. Okay. Botany. Yay, rarefied pixie apple. Oh, 10 scripts? Really? That it? I mean, okay, fair enough. Wasn't like I did very much to get them, but nevertheless. I have a lot of things that I need to buy with scripts. A lot of things. Hell of a lot of things. Like entire new sets of tools for a start. Huh. I guess I could just start looking around for some of the other things in the other areas too. Although if I can't hand in... Yeah, I never really like the... And this comes up a few times. The fact that a lot of the new content in the new expansion, you can only do at level 81, which, okay, fair. But a lot of the time, it's a real grind to get from 80 to 81 on any class that isn't this class that you did the main story on. So when it counts for gathering and crafting and that, it double counts. It just means you have to do every single thing in your dialogue book before you can reach 81 to make things easier. And the same goes for dungeons. I mean, obviously, the dungeons are going to be level 81 because you start at level 80. But the old 80 dungeons don't give you a lot of XP. It's only the new leveling dungeons that give the amount of XP, or the old dungeons. So you end up having to do a whole bunch of nonsense that nobody wants to do. Or just do roulettes, or something like that. Because that's pretty much all you can end up doing. Oh well. I will need to go and actually figure out where to get the... Well, where to level up and where to grind and gather. Especially if I want to go and gather stuff for... sorry, injection. Yeah. If I want to go and gather stuff for more crafting materials. But crafting materials are annoying to gather. But guess I do have a list. I do wonder if I'm supposed to be doing it in Labyrinthos, if I'm supposed to be doing it elsewhere. I think it's probably... Oh wait, no, it might be in Thavnair. Thavnair might be the place that I have to go. Doesn't necessarily need to be that. Thavnair. Oh no, it's Labyrinthos. So yeah, all this stuff is still level 80. Okay. But level 81, it's mostly Thavnair, and it's level 85. Or Garlemald. Like, seriously. I mean, I think I can go there and gather that at level 80, at level 81. Somehow it's not too bad. I'll go and check that actually. Now that I've handed stuff in there. Oh, but I can also buy the Let's see. Okay, so I've got 902. I can buy alchemist stuff. I've already got almost a full set of stuff there. That's okay. That I can keep. That's fine. Because that's just this 490 to 500, so I'm practically already 500. So it's not going to be a big loss if I don't get those two idle 500 pieces. But the alchemy matters. I mean, it doesn't matter all that much, but it's still important, I guess, to a degree. But, oh yeah, I haven't actually upgraded any of the stuff either. Duh. Okay. So I'll just get the alchemy stuff next. Actually, I'm just thinking maybe I shouldn't do that because the alchemy stuff, you use the same what am I trying to say? You use the same quest giver. So the scripts from the quest giver will be the same items, if that makes sense. I mean, so whenever I hand in one of those things, I get however many whatever's, yeah? Like 200 or 150 or whatever it was. You saw that because I got all those scripts from her. And if I go and then get all the items for Alchemist, who was sharing that tier with Culinarian, they were both handing in the same item or could hand in the same items because they're grouped together. If I get the item that makes it easier for him to make stuff, that won't make any difference because I'll want to start a new quest chain with a new group of things so that I can get another fresh 900 scripts and then spend them on another class, if that makes sense. So if I buy these, or if I buy like the goldsmith items, for example, then I would be able to give him the quest and he would be able to go and do a bunch of stuff and get scripts so I could buy something else for the weaver, for example. Whereas if I went with Culinarian, and then, I mean, if I am on Culinarian and then bought the alchemy stuff, then I'll have to do stuff on the weaver, and he'll still be wearing crappy old gear, so it'll be more difficult for him to actually level up. I think that made sense. Oh wait, Weaver is 74. Weaver is also Leatherworker is 75. How do I have? I'm sure I had more classes at level thingy than this. Well, no, Weaver's still that level. Armorer. There we go. There's Armorer. Okay. Carpenter. No, Carpenter is 74. Okay, so I had more classes at 74 than I realised. Or rather in the mid-70s. Goldsmith is going to hit 79 tomorrow. Unless I can go and find something to hand in. Or make something to hand in. That's going to require me to go out and buy or create, I guess, or find. No, with Goldsmith. Really? Same item? Kidding me? Yeah, I'd get a lot from that if I made it. I want to make it. I don't know if I want to make it. I don't know if I care enough. I'm not going to level up from it. I'd need at least 2 or 3 of them, so... I'll just... fuck it. I'll just keep the scripts for the time being and I'll figure something out. It's not like I'm going to cap out on them anytime soon. There. Okay. I think I'm going to leave it there though, because it's getting late and I would much rather be in bed at a decent time rather than I was yesterday. Although tomorrow is my day off, so yeah, I'll go chill. I've got chores to do in the morning, stuff like that, so including that massive load of washing up that I've been putting off for a week. So yeah, I'll leave it there. Thank you everyone that came to join me for however long you did. It's been nice having you here and nice chilling out with you. Had a very good evening, very relaxed after yesterday, and with no power cuts. Yay! So yeah, I'll be back on Wednesday, I guess, and I'm going to play more Happy's Humble Burger Farm. Happy's Humble Burger Farm. Happy's Humble Burger Barn was the demo. And some other horror games as well, if I've got time. Assuming I get done with the minimum wage stuff. So yeah, have a good night, everyone. And hope you have a good day. Or just a good evening, and then have a good day tomorrow. So goodbye for now. Goodbye!